we'd won the toss, overhead conditions. Actually, it started really well. We nicked one off, going really well, and then suddenly we lose a bowler. And things went a bit of a ride for a while, and I think we've done magnificently well to get them all out for 300 on a wicket that's nibbled and only had 2 seamers. Wicket hasn't played probably how we expected it, done a bit more off the seam. I haven't a clue what's a good score at the moment. Parts of me at times I was thinking 220 as par. Depends on the overheads and all those things. So it's just obviously just ever so frustrating to lose another seamer.
Yeah, what's the latest with Ajmal? Is it a recurrence of his injury?
It's the same area but a different place. He was feeling it a little bit, but again, it's a little always on the player, isn't it? To play himself fit. He knows what he's got to do, you know. And he's got to be at the ball spells, so it's just one of those things, isn't it? The stress and the pressure of extra that you put in a game situation is different, but look, those things happen. It's just very, very frustrating when having won the toss, great conditions, and you're hoping probably if it's seen you might have bowled them out, as I say, for that 200 that we thought the wicket was par for.
But Tim Lindley stepped in on loan, a player you know well, of course, signed him in 2006, done a great job, hasn't he?
Yeah, and it's a great little story for Tim, isn't it? I mean, we did sign him, he didn't quite work out, and we released him. He went and trialled for a few clubs and got to Surrey, he did really, really well, and you know, it's great almost come back to play the game that sort of got away with when he was with us, so, and he's kept us in the match. You know, Mags was a bit unlucky. I think we've been unlucky as well, with a lot of nicks, and it's gone wide through slips, chop-ons and all those things. So at the moment we need a bit of change of fortune, but Tim's kept us in the game, and as I say, over the next, over tomorrow we'll probably find out, you know, is 300 above par, below par or par.
And Luke Wells working him with the leg spins coming on quite well.
It's coming on really well, yeah. He's getting more consistent, he's bowling more, which is a big thing. As he bowls more, he gets more consistent. So, yeah, and it's given us a good option. He's a bit different, so you know, some slide on, he gets bounced on the bouncy wickets at home, but yeah, and obviously for the tail enders it's not as easy to hit across.
You can't complain about Ed not trying things in the morning session. I think he used 7 bowlers. Even saw Luke Wright turning his arm over.
Yeah, it was a bit of a
short and run.
It was a little bit of a shock, I think, for Wrighty at that point. I don't think he's bowled since pre-season, where he had about 2 overs and his arm nearly fell off. So I think he's
just shows though that, you know, how much of a struggle it is at the moment with the bowlers.
Yeah, look, we had to leave Ollie. Ollie wasn't really fit to bowl. We could have played him, but he's on. I mean, watching him in pre-match yesterday, he was really struggling with his shin. So, you know, we were looking if we could to leave him out and give him a rest. Obviously, the wicket doesn't really suit him, and again, he's had a heavy duty. But yeah, then you pick a team with 3 seamers, backed up by Dockwell and the spinners, and you're hoping actually the wicket's going to turn and the spinners are going to be prominent, and your seamers aren't going to be much needed, but the overheads throw a bit of a wobbler in, and you think you've got to bowl first and try and cash in, and you see him down. But as I say, Mags as well. Mags was unlucky, but Linners, it's a great fairy tale for him.
And George Dockwell, who you brought in on loan as well, perhaps in the second innings he might get the wickets that eluded him today, but he bowled well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He obviously gave the captain some control, which is vital, to try and go at the right run rate. The ball got soft in there. About 45-50 overs, which obviously makes scoring a bit more difficult, but equally taking wickets a bit more difficult. So, as I say, as you said right at the beginning, it's an intriguing day. Probably a lot more twists and turns. You know, Rush has brought a good little spell there. He's obviously very well suited to this ground and this wicket. But hopefully we can negate him tomorrow.